pistons and bolts all over.
Oh man, yeah. I think
You and the
we're pretty much
Pistons.
live. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Let's just make sure everything's
right.
coming through. And
Let's get this stuff spread out here.
perfect.
Got all the sources and the goodies.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
share
just
something in
jump over on
here
the
for
far
you.
side here
I'm
quickly.
gonna upload that.
What you sharing?
Oh, are we
Share-
sharing things?
Sharon's Karen.
No. If you drop it inside, I just shared the 82 logo.
Oh, you gotta
animation.
do You're gonna be over here doing the intro.
I don't know which one has it, because I don't know which one is one. So I have two stream decks. That's Klutch.
All right.
Click-
I think-
Klutch is full screen.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a mess. Okay, now I'm uploading that to here. So you both
We
have.
can figure it out. You're good.
There you go.
All right, let's get rolling here. You guys are hilarious. You're killing me.
Get outta here.
man. How are you guys doing today? Oh man. Oh,
Thanks,
good to
Klutch
see you guys.
Grandpa.
Welcome in. Who's all hanging out tonight? Oh, Thomas is he's in here right off the bat. Thomas, what's going on, man? How are you doing today?
$20.
Cheers to you, Thomas. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Welcome into the Farm Sim Show. If you haven't checked it out before, well, it's. Oh, wait. Are we on the same side? We are. We do our high fives again. We have to do.
Oh
it again?
yeah, remember we got to go through it to make them
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. Welcome in, folks. Good to have you guys in here. Oh man, good to see you guys. Farm Sim Show. We're talking about all the latest mods, all the latest news, the DLCs, everything Farm Sim related. And today we got a special guest, the one, the only 82 Studio, David. What's going on, my friend?
Hello. Thank you for having me here. It's
Good
an
to see you, my
honor.
friend. Welcome in. Of course, folks, don't forget we are broadcasting on Twitch. We're broadcasting on Facebook on both DJ's and my channel. So you guys can check us out pretty much anywhere. Oh, he's got look at that right on his face, the Farm Sim Show logo. Sorry, David. There you go. You can check us out on the links.
Our
Hang
poor
with us
guest.
wherever you are. He's trying to eat it. And we're also on podcast form as well. Link in the description of this one here as well. So DJ, get your act together on that, would you?
What?
Podcast? Come on.
Yeah, you just. I take it seriously now because of what you said earlier,
All right.
but not because you asked me to.
Ouch, that hurts a little bit.
And I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
Also, make sure you guys, if you want to drop a comment in the live chat here, we'll do our best to answer any questions you might have as the show goes on, and especially at the end, we'll see if we can answer anything that if we missed anything. Make sure we ask at the end. But anything else you want to go over there, David or DJ for that matter?
Bobby says, "Oh man, DjGoHam, David from A2 Studio, and Elon Musk. Let's go." We were waiting on you.
I want my check then. Someone send me some cash then.
Hey,
for that.
At least you didn't lose. What was it? $16 billion last week?
Is that what he lost? Ooh,
Yeah, don't worry, you got it back.
I'm sure. Well, are you surprised?
I'm surprised he didn't send me any.
I don't think I'd be surprised about that.
I could literally take 1 million as a drop in the bucket.
just
1 million?
a bit.
It changed my life. I'd quit YouTube. Bye. I got stuff to do, like not be anywhere around this computer right now.
But you like it.
I'm gonna go buy a mansion. I'm gonna get a theater room, and I'm just gonna sit there and play Farm Sim.
I
So,
don't believe you.
like you do.
I'd still do that, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't change anything at all right now. Is what you're saying.
And then I'd be like, what would be cool intro? Put a camera in here. People watch me while. Oh, I used to do that, huh? All right.
With some intro time or what?
Yeah.
You good? All right, let's just go. Intro time. Go. It's my favorite bit. It's my favorite part of the week. It's right here. Oh, it's still the best intro in farming.
It's awful every time.
You expect that to get better with time? Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
it's funny. The third week, I was like, all right, yeah, it's funny. Then the fourth week, I was like, nah, it's funny. Here we are again.
Polycount's in there. What's going on, Polycount? How you doing, man?
There's still people that ask me like, do the Farm Sim Show intro. I'm like, I can't. It was one time. It was like the only part I know is Farm Sim Show, baby. The only part I know.
People are speaking on me on the chat, and I'm sure that I need more phone books. I'm relaxed. I don't need to be modding and typing like crazy.
Turn your camera down just a little, like point it down just a little bit.
No, I'm using no pens. Everybody knows that. Can't put it down.
Oh, that's right. We don't wear pants when we do this.
It's no pants Saturday. It is. We don't usually stream on Saturdays. For those wondering, we usually do it on Fridays. But Saturday, well, this guy was busy yesterday. So why are you so pixelated?
It is.
Who, me?
You?
Yeah, DJ.
I'm beautiful.
On my screen, you're pixelated.
No, you're Minecraft looking.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you look like Steve.
Oh yeah, I do look bad on there.
I wonder what happened.
Oh,
Strange. Anyways,
come back in.
Try if you want. We got a couple seconds if you're quick.
Phone book donation time later, Justin. Later, you collect the donations later. No, not now, not now.
Oh man, Dragon. Oh man, dangerous. Cheers, but is it dangerous, Smithy? What's going on, man? Cheers to you, Lewis Henderson as well. Cheers, thanks for the super chat, my friend. Welcome to 82 Studio. Cheers, my friend.
I give up.
All right, where do you want to start? Should we start from the very beginning?
Let's start from the very beginning.
Oh boy,
why 82 Square Studio, and why can't we just say 82 Studio?
I always say 82. I always do.
Okay, that too. I was born the 8th of February of 1982, so that is 8282. That's 82 Square Studio.
All right,
but 82 Studio is fine. Everybody just eats the number 2, so it's fine.
And where can people get these shirts in case they want one?
There is merchandise available in Teespring and also in Streamlabs merchandise store. Usually on my streams there are just links popping up and down. I can pop them if I know where they are.
Is it late night? You have a link to your channel somewhere?
82 Square Studio on the side.
Yeah, I can get the links. Just hold a minute.
I got links to your channel on the description on the YouTube side over here right now. So anyone looking for David's channel who has not already subscribed, the link is down in the description. Of course, the DJ guy's links there as well. So if for some reason you're not already subscribed, no.
Thank you.
I don't think I have any links.
Do you even know how to do that anymore?
No links? Why not?
Just copy the previous video and title.
So you lazy?
What? No, it's different. I just don't want to do it.
Actually, just bombed it, and we are 2 subs away from the 17.3. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Nice. So we know where 82 Studio came from. What got you starting modding, and why haven't we heard about you before 2020?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I started modding at the end of 17. Not the end, but like the goal times of 17. I decided to pick up a game that allows me to put vehicles or things with engines and tires. It's been my whole passion, my whole life. Spend a ridiculous amount of money buying quads, cars, fixing my body to break it again. And there was a point that I was not able to do that anymore because there is no more replacement for my knees. And so I decided, okay, I need to do something that allows me to put trucks, cars, and things into a game and then use it. We found it in 2019. We founded the group in Facebook that is Expendables Modding. I'm one of the founders there. And we started 100 people there. Right now, 27,000 members in a Facebook group. That's huge. That's quite huge. Yeah. Then I decided to, because of my previous business, because of my previous job, I was working for a petrol company, and I was traveling a lot. So I was modding for 17, and I was going to travel. I got my PS4, and I said, okay, I'm gonna grab my PS4 to this trip. I'm gonna be in 3 months out of my house. I'm gonna grab my PS4 and say, I'm gonna download some mods and I'm gonna have some fun in Farm Simulator while I'm out. I'm not home. Then I went into Mod Hub and I say, wait, what? Where's the fun? Where's Where's the good stuff in here? So I decided, yeah, no, I can't stay like that. We need to boost it. We need to do some cool stuff. At the beginning, some basic stuff that nobody has. A gooseneck trailer. That was my first mod. Released in June, in 20th of June, the last year.
That was the 42 foot?
No. That was a 20 feet 20 foot gooseneck trailer.
Yep.
Pure, plain, easy mod. Put there it was my ever first mod release on Mod Hub, and right now it has more than 600,000 downloads. It's
ridiculous.
I have it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And since then, I said, okay, there is a lot of people that create mods because you like, I don't know, I want to create a mod of a Toyota because I have a Toyota and I want it and I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna make it for me. But what if the people doesn't like it? You're going to make a mod, you're going to spend a month doing it, dealing with giants, dealing with, now you need to remove Toyota for license, for licensing for consoles. Then you need to name it Lizard, whatever. Change the body lines, more work, more headache. And in the end, it's a mod that people is like, yeah, well, Toyota, I don't want a Toyota. I'm not going to use it. And I'm not going to download it. So switch that and say, what the people want. Give the people what they want. What do they need? What the game needs? And that's where the TLX 2020 started.
Okay.
With a versatile pickup for everybody to use. Lower scale, but for everybody to use. That was the beginning, actually.
For those that don't remember, how about we go through the list of mods that you've put out so far? So you started with the gooseneck trailer. What came after that?
After the gooseneck trailer, the second one was the same length, 20 feet gooseneck tipper. So we were having, that was the second one, exactly, the tipper. Then after that, the versatile, which is a gooseneck, but you can do almost anything with that. There is people will say that there is issues, sliding issues. It's very difficult. I would like the people to understand that I cannot test on consoles. I can't test on consoles. I test it on PC. A lot of people test it on PC. Giants test it on PC. Giants test it on consoles too. They don't find a sliding issue on the trailer. Therefore, it's very, very difficult to fix it because I cannot reproduce it. I don't know where the issue is.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. But in the end, that was a very fun project. It's probably the most complex script on a trailer ever. If anybody mods, wants to open the XML on that thing, you're gonna be like, what? That's just a trailer. Why it has so many code in there? But yeah, it has a bunch of code. Yep.
Insane. And then
the bailing trailer, that was an experiment. The 22 feet gooseneck bailing trailer, that was an experiment. It doesn't exist in real life, this kind of setup. But I said, hey, I'm very bad loading bales. I can't put them in the same place. They are moving and the stack doesn't look okay. So I said, how do I fix that? How do I fix my inability to play properly? So I created this kind of design that allows the round bales not to fall from the other side of the trailer when you put them there. They are stacked there and they stay there.
I didn't know this was yours, to be perfectly honest. I didn't know this was yours until just now. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's mine. They also can be flat. You can it's configurable. It acts also as a nurse trailer, as with infield supplies. So it has the side cargo capacity. It can carry seeds and fertilizer.
Okay.
Also the bales and stuff. And it's going to receive an update, because we are making it with 2 separate versions with auto load. So it's gonna load round bales and square bales like when DJ did. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Then after that, I believe it was the TLX 2020 after that. I mean, it was happening behind.
Yep.
Yeah. I was about to think, because we were talking about the TLX 2020 right after the 20 foot came out.
Yeah. But it was in development. It was in developed in internal development,
Yep.
and at the same time, I was like, hey, how can give the people something that it's small enough but versatile enough to be able to do the tasks inside the farm, but that it looks all right, that it looks good. So that was the result. Something that on PC was not that weird. Back in 17, the famous AR frames were pretty common. The change frames, but in 19, there was literally nothing about that. So
And
I
now
decided
everybody does this.
yeah, now everybody does
Now,
changeable frames, even though they don't need them. But
the first body was actually this one right here, right? Just
the first body was the flatbed. Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And then started
And then
adding stuff.
And the last one was again give the people what they want. The people was like, we want a regular pickup bed, a regular pickup bed, a regular pickup bed. There it is. Not even the pictures is not. It's not showcased the trail bus.
Yeah.
So did
There
you
you
come
go.
up with the idea for the TLX? Was this something you wanted to do, or like was this a community thing that people were talking about to get something into the mod hub?
No, the 2020 was my idea.
Yeah.
Was something that I was willing to do.
Yeah.
And while it was in development, people were like, "Hey, but you can do a tanker. You can carry fuel. Can you? Will you be able to carry that? To carry these other stuff? And then it will be cool that the same baling bed or the same tanker can be also a trailer. So you can carry it with the TLX 2020 or with the tractor or with whatever it has a rear hitch.
So it's not based on any specific truck. We just had a question here. Is it based off anything? Is there anything that you had inspiration on when you were making it?
No. Actually, it hasn't. You might say that it has inspiration from late 90s Ford F-150.
Yep, I can see that.
From the late 90s, but actually it does not. It has more inspiration on my current truck. I have a Nissan Navara, and it's closer to a Nissan Navara than a Ford or a Chevy. But these are not well known in the States. People doesn't know Navara, so
No.
No, not a clue. So why'd you go with TLX versus some other letters?
I don't know, because it sounds good. I was
Okay.
combining letters, taking paying attention to other brands and what a Ford do, what Chevy does, and it was like I need to find something that people just pronounce and remembers and stays there.
I think you picked the right one. That is definitely easy to remember. I 100% agree.
People is like the TLX. Do you have a TLX? Where is the TLX? TLX and then the combinations. Is it a dump bed? Do you have the tanker to carry fuel? No, it's a tippet, the liquid, because it resembles the same word that it's used to. It's like the purpose of it.
She's pretty. I love it.
You know what? It was an ingenious idea because I know that console players especially have been calling for some kind of other truck, right? When we were stuck with just the Lizard brand things. Yeah. And for someone to finally come up with a way of putting something like that into the game, I think it kind of changed a little bit of how people think of console, at least. So that was great. Do we want to move on to the 9000 quickly? Do we dare move on to that right now? I mean, the one you send me, is not quite the same as the one we have in the mod hub, but
no, it's not. But this is pretty. A lot of issues, a lot of people trying to you can say harassing, because it was like on Facebook, on Discord, on other Discord channels, everywhere people trying to put it down. People doesn't realize that I have to prove nothing to anybody but Giants.
Yep.
I send my facts to Giants. I prove myself to Giants, and Giants is like, no, don't worry. Don't worry.
Unlike you actually have full proof of, hey, check out, here's ours.
Yeah, there's 27 sessions of 3 hours online. So it was actually that really doesn't bother me. People were like, "Oh, they are going to put it down. They are going to remove the TLX from Mod Hub." Someone actually made it happen. There was someone I was calling him a rat, because it is what it is. It's a rat. Rat is ugly. A rat is not a nice thing, but can be better. It's just a rat. It's not gonna be better. It's not a nice cat or a nice dog. It's a rat. So he actually made it happen. He actually reported the TLX for stolen sounds, which I had those sounds on my Max Superliner back in FS17. We did those sounds in FS17 privately in Expendables modding. We captured them, we did them, but I have no proof. I can't prove that we did them because I don't know. I was not aware that I need to record and write down the source of every sound, because someone then is able to do that thing. Right now, what I did was license new sounds, record new sounds. These are licensed and attached to 82 Studio brand. So
And everybody else could go.
yeah,
I like
there
the
were
way
people
it plays
also
as well.
complaining. There were people complaining about the new sounds not being that good as the old ones. I actually like the new ones better. They are clear. The old ones were not that clear. There was a lot of background noise on the old sounds. These ones are way better.
She's pretty.
I got nothing on the sound itself. I know you had the issues with them. I like them both, to be honest. I have no problem with the update. Which one was more difficult for you? You obviously had a little more time modding trucks by the time you got to the 9000, the semi. Was the 2020 series or the 9000? Which one did you find was more difficult to create?
The 9000. The 9000 because I mean the 2020 is smaller. So in a geometry world, when you are doing something with edges, faces, and vertices, when they are smaller and the vertices are close together, you don't need so many detail in between. Because from far away, the piece is smaller, so you don't need to put many detail on it. But the 9000 is huge.
Yeah.
So it needs to have detail, but at the same time, aiming for consoles cannot be crazy. And the TLX 9000 is 21 slots. On consoles, which 21 slots is half of a 9RX, for an example.
Yep. We're getting some pretty rough echo right now. Klutch, can you hear that as well?
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
what
DJ.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on my end, but it is awful.
I've got no echoes over here. I don't think anyone in my chat's having an echo problem. I haven't heard of it yet.
Yeah,
I have no issues with echo.
Yeah, I can hear you rough. Hang on.
Let me double check my side for you.
There you go. Give me a little hey 1 2. I am A2 Studio. I see you, troll.
hey 1 2.
Yeah, that
82
is
Studio, and I see you, troll.
yeah, that is rough.
No echo over here. We're all good.
But what about the people in Facebook? Whomever is listening in Facebook.
No, it's on mine. I don't know what in the world's going on.
And someone in Facebook is also texting about TLX and NMC. There were also a lot of people trying to put a fire in between NMC and 82 Studio. But and saying, oh, these are going to come up with the Raptor and Rambler and something like, and this is going to be better. Guess what? It's better for you. It's better for the players. I do nothing. I don't play. You get more options. You get more trucks. It's better for everybody. I don't know why people was actually trying to create a problem where there is no problem but all benefits, especially for the players.
Yeah, the NMC stuff is a little bit different that way. You're right. All right, so the trailers, the enclosed trailer. What was the idea with the enclosed trailer? I know you made that more on the Let's Play or the role play side of things. Is that correct?
It was. People were, again, in PC, we can have anything we want. There is scenes everywhere. There is since the beginning of FS17, FS15 even, we've got trailers.
Yep.
Might not be legit trailers because a lot of people were converting them from ATS and wherever. But in the end, since there is no payment behind, someone convert a trailer from ATS and release it somewhere, and that's it. But there is no enclosed trailers, or actually versatile enclosed trailers for all platforms. So that was the reason why creating the TLX, the 48 feet enclosed trailer, and because it's a perfect match for the 9000. It's squarey, it's blocky, and
Like-
it looks good.
Looks good with someone's face in the front of it too.
Yeah.
Tower wants to know, what do you think, is the maximum poly count of 250,000 too restrictive?
It is restrictive, yes, but at the same time, it's based on the engine. It's not. I mean, you see, PlayStation 4,
Yep.
the PlayStation 4 Pro, not even the new ones, not even the 5, the 4. In PlayStation 4, you can play Red Dead Redemption 2 with super sampling in nearly 2K or 1440p. You can play that. And smooth, view distance, crazy, a lot of things going on the map. The game in PlayStation 4, it's awesome. Now, if that game is awesome in PlayStation 4, is it the console that it's limited? No, it's the engine. It's a problem in between generations. It's a problem in the very same architecture of the software. It's the software imagined for PC. It's the software built for PC. So whenever you take something from PC and you put it on a console, you don't execute the same routines. You need to translate. You need to mimic. You need to kinda try to do the same, but you're not doing the same.
Yeah. I try to convince people. I'm like, look, Farming Simulator still, even in Farm Sim 19, this is a PC game that's been ported for consoles. We may not be happy about it, but it's exactly what it is.
It's a port.
That's why console players feel left out. That's why it plays completely inferior on consoles. And that's why every big YouTuber that you see switches to PC for a reason. It plays better on PC.
It is a PC game. Even in PC, it's not well optimized. But anyway.
No, I have the most expensive computer you could probably buy, and it's even rough at some points. I can't play more than 60 hertz at 4K.
And it's and again, you put any other game, and in your computer, it flies.
Yeah, I even take what's the game, Cyberpunk.
I can play Cyberpunk like fluidly 40 FPS at 1440p. I can. But Farm Sim, the thing is that like in the old days of Arma, a simulation, like a war simulator for PC. These games are not only graphics; they are simulating and calculating a lot of stuff in behind. Like when you have seasons, when you have whatever you're doing, there is a lot of things happening that you don't see. That it's not necessarily graphic. These are the threads or the lines of execution in a program. Remember, I'm an IT specialist, so my background is completely from software. So you need to develop the software to be able to drop or to process all these simulation lines, not in the main core, not in the main thread of the game. If you do so, then you overload the main thread. And you can see in any computer, you run Farm Simulator 4K, whatever you want. You go to the CPU and you try and you display how stressful are the CPUs. You're gonna find two things. If you're running hyperthreading, meaning the double threading the cores, the main one is gonna be busy. The hyperthreaded core is going to do nothing.
So
because
it doesn't
recognize that there is hyperthreading. It doesn't know it. So it doesn't matter how fast your computer it is. The software needs to be developed to use power, to adapt itself to power. And that is complex enough. Now you get that on PC, it's not the best optimized game ever. And then you put a middle software in between, which is what translates PC code to console code. And one operation that it's overloaded because it's doing physics, it's doing graphics, it's doing coding, it's doing environment simulation, everything at the same time. Then you put something in the middle that gets all these four things, translate them, and send them to the PS4 to be produced, to be executed. That's going to generate lag. It's going to generate delay. It's gonna generate a performance that is not good. It's gonna put you limits in the polygons. For an example, someone was saying 250,000 triangles. It is a high limit, yes, but it's not because of the console. It's not the console that limits it.
The game engine.
Do you think that at this point, yes, Farming Simulator 19 especially is extremely popular. Farm Sim in general is very popular. Do you think that the way it was designed right now wasn't to be the best looking game? Maybe not to be the best performing game, to just be a game where you could farm and have fun, and wasn't supposed to be this great thing that we expect it to be. I mean, everything else is great. Why isn't this?
Well, my impression is, and I've seen that in different European companies with a lot of time with working in Microsoft and with partners in all around Europe. It's a small company, and there is different ways to face a successful situation. You can risk it. You can take risks. You can go bigger, or you can go. You can be conservative. You can protect yourself. Typically, German, Austria, Belgium, they are going to play conservative. They're not going to risk. So the game got a very, very high succeeded. It was very successful. It grown a lot. It gets to
growing out of it though.
They were not. My impression is that they were not expecting such a growth. So if you are not expecting that, you can plan ahead, develop a new version in 2 years. But if it grows very fast, you are not able to produce a new version every 2 years because one, you're small, and second, the people is excited about what you have.
Yep.
So you're not gonna drop it and put something new. Why? Example, FS17 to FS19. They tried with FS19 at the beginning, but we all remember landscaping, new thing. Was there at the beginning? No. It was an update.
It was so bad at the start.
I remember when it came out, actually, Klutch hit me up. He was like, "Yo, have you seen this?" I was like,
the beta version, right?
Yeah, and I was like, "No, I haven't seen this."
The thing is, it was not ready.
No, well, when they first shipped it, there was no landscaping. And I think one of the most popular videos on my channel was how to flatten a field using placeable buildings, basically. So you can build a farm wherever you wanted, because you couldn't do that beforehand. There was no way to flatten a whole area. It was it was pushed out. I think it was definitely pushed out too quick, unfortunately. But they had to do it, I guess. But
it was, from what I understand, it was Focus Home Interactive or whatever. They
were pushing. You have milestones. If you are not the distributor, if you are a producer for a distribution company, you have milestones, and you have to get them.
Yep.
To get paid, basically. Yep. If you don't get them, you don't get paid. So why? Same example with Cyberpunk. Why Cyberpunk was released with so many bugs? Well, because if they don't, they weren't getting paid.
Well, that game was in development for a lot longer than Farm Sim. Do you think there's a market? What are your thoughts with Farm Sim? Like a 2-year release window? Do you think that's a logical move? Or do you think we're going to see 3-year release windows since we're talking on this one, or is it going to be more? What do you think? Where's the direction we're going to go, do you think?
I'd say that it's wise to go with a stronger engine, with a stronger community. And we have an example in ATS. ATS graphics today, I mean, see pictures around. They're amazing. Does it run slow? No. Do we have a limit on polygons? No. You can put trucks in there that are huge. You download a truck, and a truck in ATS that it's fully loaded. It's more than 1 gigabyte. Only a truck, and the engine is filling it.
There's some limitations for sure with ATS now, I find, but it's 5 years. And exactly, you're right.
It's 5 years and patches, and still being version 1.39.
Yep.
It's version 1. It means in software engineering, it means that the base engine is the same. If they jump to 2, then it means new game or a new massive change.
Yep.
But we've got that. We've got more versions of Farm Sim 19 in these 3 years than ATS in 5 years.
It's
19 is 1.7.
true. Yeah.
Farm Sim 19 is 1.7.1 right now. And in a roadmap, when you draw the roadmap of your expectation on your software, you need to know where to go. You put milestones. Okay, we're gonna do version 1 is gonna have all that. Then the limit is there. The distribution company is pushing. Okay, so version 1 is gonna get cut, and version 1.1 is gonna have the landscaping thing that we are not able to put in the version 1. So, but the thing and what people don't understand is that, especially in the US, companies are used to be big. We're talking about Rockstar. We're talking about Bohemia Interactive. We're talking about
whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
massive Bethesda software, brutal, massive AAA games. Giants is not. Giants is not that big. It's a small company, and I'd say they did very, very well. People might complain. Myself, I can complain about the engine not being as powerful as I want it. But at the same time, I put myself in a small team like that, developing that and delivering that.
Yep.
And that's awesome. What they did, it's awesome.
I guess the only thing I would say with their current, well, I don't know about current anymore, about their old developments, their schedule they would use, it would give us something to be excited about every 2 years, right? You could say, okay, on the odd years, we know we're going to be getting a new Farm Sim game, so this is great. We're going to be 6 months out. We're going to start getting trailers. Everyone starts getting amped up, and it's exciting. We get a whole new game, things to get amped up about, and it makes sense then. But if we were to have like the American Truck Sim, you get DLCs, and it's from Giant's point of view as well. I would think that having a new game every 2 years, I mean, that's a whole other financial. There's money coming in every 2 years. It's guaranteed, right? They're going to sell a brand new game. They're going to get much more sales because of it.
Yeah,
I'd like to see how ATS does that. I'd be curious to see on the financial side how that all works out for sure. I understand what you're saying though. For as far as the community goes, especially when you're modding for something like that, to be able to mod for a specific way for a game for so long, and that changes constantly. I know that's an issue right now. Even with 19, there's certain modders that don't want to do it because, well, everything's changed, obviously. I can understand what you're saying there for sure.
And when we jump from 17 to 19, as a company, you don't want to produce that effect either, because at the end of 17, everybody was so happy with 17.
Mm-hmm.
17 had everything. 17 had everything you were asking to play with. Then 19 came out with some features that were cut out, and yeah, it sold well at the beginning, but there was a lot of people not jumping from 17 to 19. Myself, I was not jumping to 19 as soon as it came out. I got the new Giant editor. I started to do some modding here and there, knowing the new engine, but I haven't bought it since it was released. Why? Because it was not stable. It didn't have everything that it should have. I always liked seasons, so there were no seasons at the beginning. We need to wait for more than a year to have seasons there. So you don't want that effect when you release a new game, and I believe Giants is doing it right. People is getting to see the limit of FS19 right now. People is getting to see that content is decreasing, the interest is decreasing. People get that. People is not hyped, not excited as they were 1 year ago. Is it the time to change and release a new game? I'd say yes. It's the time, because people will go again, poof, up, and we'll get excited, we'll get hyped, but it's risky. You need to do it right. If there is no interest in your current game, or not interest enough, and you do it wrong, you're basically in problems, to put it in a PG way.
So for me, I guess it seems like we're at the end of the lifespan, and we'll see what happens. Transfer judgments to whatever happens next.
Well, it's ironic that somebody put out a wish list for the next farming sim game. Just actually, the last one was today. Just in case you didn't see it yet.
It's weird how clickbait those are.
So,
Terrain deformation. Terrain deformation. That's all I want.
it would
I
be
want
nice.
to.
Do you think it's going to happen though?
It is way possible. I mean, it's all the engines today, they support terrain and physics deformation.
I think
Not having it on the new game would not be good. You have SnowRunner there.
You're not wrong. And you know what? They do have some similar backstories. I think Focus Entertainment was with SnowRunner as well, right?
Yeah.
I think I wonder if there's anything in the background. I'd love to hear when it comes out of. I don't know. I'm hoping as well. I hope you're right, because
from my point of view, you are on a farm. What is the most important thing on a farm? Even Giants is being emphasizing it with precision farming.
Yeah.
It's the ground.
Yep, for sure.
It's the ground. Why the ground is flat and not just concrete everywhere? I don't like it.
I hope you're right. I hope we do see it. I hope it's possible. I'm holding my breath, but we'll see.
I mean, in a simulation game like I was saying before, with a lot of things to calculate in real time that are happening in real time, also take care of terrain deformation physics and remember and record where you deform and how. It's also resource consuming a lot. It's not an arcade game that you cross a field and it's nice that you deform the field, and in the next lap you go across the same field, and what you did the last lap, it doesn't matter. You cross to another place and you deform it in another place, but it's just a visual stuff. In a simulating game, if you break a field with too thin wheels of a tractor, you go too deep and you create a mess on the field, you want to go back and see it there. You don't want to leave the field and then go back to the field, and people is going to say, hey, I was stuck there because there was a mud hole, and the mud hole is not there. It's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a dangerous thing to do. But, I mean, we all can dream.
Well, you got to think. I think I mentioned this in the videos. We got new hardware, like new console generations here. Hardware is probably doubled in speed since the release of Farm Sim 19 in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
God, I mean, you look at SnowRunner and what they're able to do with that. Now, can you do that in a farming type game? I don't know, but hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Not gonna be like in SnowRunner, because even in SnowRunner is a little bit too excessive. I've been off-roading for a lot of years, and it doesn't deform like that fast. But DJ, I see you.
I'm rage quit it, and I'm not going back. I want my money back.
I love it. It's a fun game.
I want an unrealistic mod for SnowRunner where the terrain doesn't go away. I just make it difficult. Sure. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, I gotta wrench myself out. Oh, this is fun. Not just get unstuck. Come on.
So that is an example of someone that doesn't know about all-wheel drive differentials. And
no, I did the buttons and stuff. It's fun to do those buttons, but I don't want to do them and be like, great, yeah, that freaking helped a whole lot. Awesome. Well, it's because you're not using the right truck. God, just get up the hill.
Someone posted there about Mechanic Simulator. That would be also a nice feature. That would be awesome.
I think that'd be cool. Glenn's got a good idea there. Actually, I talked about this a little bit as well, like having just general preventative maintenance, from oil changes to whatever, right? That kind of stuff too. I don't know how you'd ever implement that and keep that straight, but I'm okay with stuff like that as well. That's cool.
It is. I mean, you have it already in the game. You have already a system that calculates the wear.
Yeah,
you have the wear in the game, and there is an XML file that records hours and wear on your vehicle.
Yep.
You just need a third one that, based on these two, it's gonna calculate when it's gonna break up. When it's gonna be broken.
I think
they're not that hard.
Would it work similar to way with the fuel? The fuel's out, stops working.
Yeah.
Hours randomly, poof, dies. What happened? I don't know.
I think
that is not a hard script.
There is just more specific breakdowns, right? Like where actual repairs are not just you just pull up to this thing and hit a button and magically it's fixed. There's something more to that. I don't know if it's a part of the game that's like an extracurricular thing you have to do to get parts or who knows what. I think there's room for that. I would love to see that happen as well. Yeah, bearings wear out, whatever, right? And actually have to have different. I don't know. There's got to be more depth to it, I think, than what it is right now. Just walking up to it and hitting repair and it's done. Yeah. Repairing equipment in farm sims should be a lot bigger thing because in real life it is such a huge thing for farmers. I mean, that could take you out of commission for a whole day, right? You have a bearing that blows on your tractor. That's like that happens all the time, but it's just not really represented in farm sim at all. Yeah.
And let's blow up the chats. Who wants every vehicle to be strappable? Every implement to be strappable.
It's easy to do.
It's easy. I showed that to Derp, and it takes 5 minutes per vehicle. 5 minutes. And you can strap down anything. Who wants it?
Please. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in the first video I put out. I want strappable everything's. Strappable.
I mean, you don't travel. I mean, it's again when you say farming simulator, you're simulating things, and then you transport things by orbitating them. No, they don't fly.
Yeah. There's so many. I can't remember the wish list that we put out. I think it's like 68 things that I've got marked down on those 3 videos now. So
come on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'll give you one more.
Okay, go for it.
I haven't watched the videos.
I know you haven't because you never watch my stuff anymore. You're just not.
I'd like to be able to change the headlights.
For what?
From whatever I want. Well, I want
your headlight fluid. That you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if I feel like it, maybe it's a mod. Maybe it'll be better than the other one.
Headlight fluid mod. There we go. DJ wants the headlight fluid mod. I got it.
I feel like it would be better than construction.
Demolition, building, business.
Yeah, whatever.
That hurts a little bit. That was a shot.
No. The buildings are fine. The little box is the different thing.
Okay. All right. Yep.
And it doesn't even work. It falls through the... All right, we're not going to get started on this again. I couldn't even pick it up to put it in the toilet because it disappears through the map.
And now talking about that, in one of the last reports that I've received for the livestock trailer, the tester sent me back a message saying the red channel on the texture that controls the wear on the rear ramp on the trailer is excessive. So please reduce it. And I said, brilliant testing. Brilliant. He's damn right. He is damn right. I made a mistake and I applied too many wear to this part, and it was a disaster. It was like you dropped the trailer from a cliff. Okay. Same way. Right, how this box demolition thing passed? How? Clearly not the same tester.
No, and that's probably part of it. And I think that's kind of been. It depends on who tests it, right? And you never know. Some are more serious about sounds of things.
All I know is that after our Farm Sim show last week, I got some messages from some people. Hey, you want to know what? They were all positive. I got a lot of support in places I didn't know I had support. Shout out to the Farm Sim community. What is up? Yeah, talking smack. I'm not going to do it anymore, but you know.
Wait. There is more mods coming.
Wait for the next 3 meter plow to come out, DJ. I'm waiting.
I just ignore the plows and I just go the cultivator. I'm over the cultivators now. Those are the least the cultivators.
Hey, but then there is a Valtra tractor that was rejected because there is another Valtra like that. And I say, but how many 3 meter cultivators do we have?
Enough.
A
few. Didn't the Valtra tractor also just release though after all that? Was that the same person or was it a different person?
I believe it's a different person.
Yeah.
But anyways, how many Case Puma do we have in the game?
There's a few.
All right, that's different. I know why you ask it because you love Steve as much as I do, and I support it.
But no, not only because of that, but how many do we have right now? How many 6Ms do we have?
3.
And 6Ms, we have 6Ms large frame, short frame, frames combined, flying frames with rockets. It's like how many 6M? How many 6M?
Rockets? I want this one.
I didn't
Wait,
know.
is this one you did or
What?
A-Dub? A-Dub, did you release the mod without telling me?
We need some farm. We need some rockets and farm sim, please. I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm down with that.
No, but there is. I mean, and it's always the same. There is this double way to measure things. That in this way, this tractor got turned down because it's already there, and then we have 6K Puma and 106 John Deere 6M. But there is so many 6Ms that I don't know which one I need to download to use. I don't know which one's the right one.
Polish houses. Yeah, we need more Polish.
Yeah, Polish house. Yeah, Polish. I was saying before, I need to visit. I need to go visit Poland. It's such an amazing country. I believe we all know the country already because we have houses, barns, fields, everything.
I find it interesting that the largest modder from Poland doesn't do Polish mods.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sid modding.
Is he Polish? I didn't even know
He
he was
lives in Poland.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you go look at all of their posts, Poland is linked in all of them.
That's funny.
But he doesn't do Polish barns, Polish garage.
Custom modding, lives
Brazilian.
in Brazil.
I knew that one. I did know that one. Yeah.
And yet, American mods through and through, baby.
Well, it's good. It's nice to see because
I'm from Spain.
North American mods are still lacking, I find, for farm sim. It's funny, right? Because that's just the way it is. It's just
I can confirm, and we will be able to confirm on the Farm Sim show in a couple months, maybe less. The American community is being represented. I promise you. I promise. Giants don't make me look bad, but
Yeah,
from
but
what I've seen, from what I've heard, from what I know, the farming simulator community in America is being represented, and Giants are making step towards that. They're making big steps towards that.
We did ask Chris that carte blanche
awesome.
before the stream about how the North American market was going to be attacked a little bit going forward, and that sounds, according to him, that was something that was going to be pushed a little bit, and hopefully.
And they're making moves. They're making moves right now. I can't say anything else. They made me sign a piece of paper.
DJ.
burn it.
Someone clip that.
No, Giants is not paying me to not say anything. I promise. They're not paying me.
You are so bribed. You've been
anything.
bribed.
I am not bribed. I am not bribed. I'm 100% not bribed.
Totally bribed, dude.
No one bribes me to say anything nice about anything, and definitely not to say bad things about anything they say.
Speaking of not saying anything bad. Oh, man. All right. So
Problem is, none of these people pay me.
either. How do I get back with this?
The Canadian, Justin's right. Yes, in the Canadian community as well. I believe it is the American. The moves they're making in America is not just for the United States, but it's also for North America and South America. Maybe I don't think as much. To be fair,
You got me on that one.
yeah, I don't think that's right.
Doesn't sound right. But anyways, okay, David. We've been talking about your modding career for the last little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you decide to move into YouTubing, and how did that all come about? I mean, I don't know. I think certain people might have said that might have been a bad idea to YouTube and edit video or make mods.
Someone actually, my wife told me to do so many times, and I was like, no. I mean, I was working 11 years for Microsoft, and I was tired, really tired of cameras, meetings, people, questions. I was tired of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it again, and for free. No. But I tried, and it was it's obviously a lot different than doing it for business for a bunch of people that it's trying to get a degree on something. Okay, so it's really different. It's really enjoyable. I really like it. And I remember at the beginning, there is a very respected YouTuber around that is using a white T-shirt with an 82 square studio on his chest that told me, no. Don't do that. That has no room in here. That's gonna fail. Don't go this way. Just find something else.
I did. I told him not to do it.
Wow, you were wrong.
Wow. I'm not wrong often, to be fair.
But humble enough to say I was wrong. I was wrong, and that is working. We started the first ever stream was what, June?
Yeah,
June last year, something like that. We haven't hit 1 year yet, and that is nearly 18,000 subscribers there in a year.
and that's crazy because you rarely do video content. It's mostly all streams. It's
all streams. I try to do videos. I've created something, I call it Quick Facts, and I try to do once a week.
Yep.
And Quick Facts being like, I understand that people cannot stay, or not everyone can stay 3 hours on the stream to know everything that is happening. So I decided to create this Quick Facts format, that I take one stream and just 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and condensate it for the people that are actually not able to see the streams, not able to participate there. It's not content. It's not showcasing new things. It's not showcasing content of anybody. It's taking the streams, taking what is happening, and condensating it in 8 to 10 minutes for the people to be able to know what's going on, in case they are not able to participate in the streams. And they are doing good. They are performing good. People seems to like them, and we'll try to keep going with them. Yep.
I support it.
Yeah. You gave me the idea.
Yeah.
Well, to go to 18,000 subscribers on YouTube, mostly just streaming. I mean, I think I don't know how you did it, to be honest with you. That's crazy in a way to think about it.
Streaming being there, and it's thanks to you guys. It's where's the camera? There. It's saying these two guys there. These two guys there supporting. Also, one of the biggest shout outs that I get was also from the squad at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When I started streaming, I told him and say, hey, I don't know how to face that. How can I do that? Don't worry, I'll jump in and I'll do it. Some people there, and we're gonna jump you out. We're gonna make you take off. And he did it. He did it a couple of times. He was nice enough. He actually also hand over a farming simulator server to ID2 Studio that we have thanks to him. So So it's thanks to you. I said at the beginning I could be the best mother ever, which I'm not, but I could be that. If the people doesn't know it, if the people does not make the conscious decision to sit in front of the computer, in front of the laptop, in front of the phone, and gave me this time, shared this time with me, it means nothing. And I get to be known thanks to you guys. It's thanks to you.
We're happy to support you as where we can. I mean, we don't do anything. We just kind of mention your name, and everyone already knows what mods they are. So
yeah, but that's awesome.
It matters what we do. You're doing all the work for us. I mean, we get the clicks thanks to the equipment you're putting out now. Let's be honest.
I can make the one of the latest anticipated mods, the Camp It. I could make it silent. I could make it for me and for my own, and not share it. But if I gave it to you,
don't do that.
Everybody, no. But yeah, but if I gave it to you, you show it, and people get to know it thanks to you. Not thanks to me. I will do the same thing, but it's thanks to you that people get to know it. So thank you again. It's
no, cheers to you.
I wouldn't be here. And I said it many times. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be here. Actually, it's the support received that spoils to keep going. If people doesn't like it, well,
I will say I think it's pretty easy to go back through my channel, and the most popular videos are always having something to do with you. There's even a meme about it. Every time A2 Studio updates the interior on the TLX, DJ makes a video about it. And just for whoever made that meme, I'd put David on the cover of Farm Sim News, 2 or 3 days in a row.
At least. Wasn't it a whole week at one point in time? I'm pretty sure I saw something on there.
I'm sure there was. Yeah, they had a lot of proof. It was really hard to deny.
Hey, go, A-Dub. Awesome, man. Thank you.
It was either that or a 3-meter plow, right?
Yeah,
man. But that's, I mean, we always try. But whatever we think that you guys are most excited about. That's what we're going to put as the title. That's what we're going to put as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And we just happen to know that whatever this man does is going to be fire. It's going to be lit, fam.
So crazy, some of the stuff you do. I mean, for those who made it to some of the streams we put on with the TLX, you sent me the specific crazy TLX that is absolutely redonkulous. I mean, I don't know. There's no way I can take it as fun as
Titan X.
Oh man, that thing is ridiculous.
The Titan X. That was, I don't know where the name came from, but it is a Titan. it's just hilarious. I put it on the 2020, by the way.
It's crazy sauce.
And we don't have that?
No, I deleted it.
Come on.
I
Can you
deleted
put it
it.
on the DJ one? That'd be perfect.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I did. It's, you know.
Not only that, this dude goes above and beyond, even just being on the show or just being extremely nice. He's made DjGoHam logo versions of things. He's put K-Bot's stupid little face on a tanker. He put Klutch's logo on the side of a combine. I mean, and these are things that take time.
Yeah.
One of the logos that you did for me, and I think you did it for the stupid little idiot's face as well, was you actually like put it in your program and like made it high quality and did this and that.
Trace it.
So,
Yeah.
Vector trace it. Yeah.
Like you made me almost cry during my 100,000 subscriber special when you threw in the TLX. You're like, I sent you an email. You're like, oh, what did you send? I'm in the middle of the stream right now. I was like, oh. Also, the mama is in here. Hey, mama.
nice.
But it's fun. It's, I mean, one of the and I also said it many times. One of the things that actually spoils me to do better or to try better is the reaction that I can feel on the people. Is that even if I don't see it, I can, I don't know, not predict, but I can feel the reaction of the people when the TLX is released. They go to the store, they buy it, they try it, and they got excited. That excitement, that is actually something amazing. That's something that I really, really appreciate it when I can feel the people getting excited about something that I did. That's awesome.
I haven't seen anyone not get excited about something you've done.
Oh, that is. It's trolls all over. By the way, haven't I?
Forget the trolls. But I'm sitting there going through your mod list right now, and it's like
one of the least download packs there is the Jack Moose Moet trailers.
I'm not surprised because people probably think they come with the Jack Moose Moet pack, and you can use those trailers.
The name was
for
wrong.
So much more. Tune into my Lone Oak series that's going to start here in a week or two because I'm using these trailers.
Nice shout out. Nice work. Where did Jack Moose name come from? Somebody else asked that earlier. I apologize. I missed it.
Oh, it started as a joke because people were like, "We want a John Deere mower. We want a John Deere mower," and I said, "No, I'm not gonna make a John Deere. We're gonna make a Jack Moose." There it is. So it's a name and a bigger animal. Same J and a bigger animal. That's it. It started with a joke, and we're gonna have a tractor that it's gonna be branded Jack Moose.
Oh, that is fantastic! I love it. Geographic says you have helped console gaming greatly. I agree 100%.
It is my pleasure.
You just took a spot that was missing. You just looked, I mean, it's so obvious now when you look at it. It's like, yeah, why doesn't somebody do this? And you just jumped in there, man.
It's hard. Getting a mod published on consoles is hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. It takes double the time that you need. You need to be very, very careful with textures, with materials. On PC, you don't need to pay attention to all that. Even the guidelines, the mod hub guidelines for modders, they have specific sections only for consoles, and it says in the new mod hub in the new mod tester tool, there is a section that says if your mod is not for consoles, don't worry about that. And you can mod with errors in there that for PC they don't matter, but for consoles, you need to pay a lot of attention. You can't go crazy with stuff because they just reject it. Unless there is a demolition business box.
Just like,
So bad.
so annoying.
I don't have any buttons on this computer. I can't.
There we go. We're into that. I can
Do them live.
the brutal one instead, though. But anyways,
All right.
so,
So we have hit a lot from you. Right there. See. Wait. Down there. You down there.
here.
What's the Brady Bunch? Wait, no, that was Indiana Jones. Forget it. Shut up.
It was
Riddle's
close.
kicking us. Oh, let's go! What? So what's next?
Oh, well, we have the camp bit going because give the people what they want. I'm gonna send the camp bit to these two fellows in here for them to use it and showcase it in the way they want.
Oh, boy.
It's almost ready. I'd say it's 99% ready.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait for DJ breakup to see if there is something else to fix when you break it, when you destroyed my camp pit.
I've already driven it off a cliff, but it didn't break the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
It make the thing go. I did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You told me you're not supposed to use it like that, but I did it.
It seemed to be
well,
a good
you
idea.
never know how Giants is going to test it. So, being fair, you never know. I don't think they drop things from cliffs. To be honest, I don't think they have time for that. Well, I don't think they drop things at all, because otherwise they would notice that the demolition box fell to the map. But yeah, they don't test it like you. That's one of the important things that I also find out. I was sending the Monster Giants, testing them by myself. And something that I learned working for Microsoft was, as a developer, when you made a mistake, you may not notice it, but inside, you made a mistake. You are typing it. Your body, your physical memory knows it. When you test it, you don't break it, because you know that there is a point that is wrong and you're not going to break it. It's incredible how when you are developing something, you think it's perfect, you hand it over to another colleague, and he breaks it, and it's like, how did it pass it? I shouldn't make that mistake, but it's because you are conscious of it, and you're not going to break it. So with the small group of internal testing that I've managed to create, it helps a lot. It helps a lot because they pick up stuff that I was like, yeah, that's wrong. So it actually helps also a lot when I send it to Giants. They're always going to pick up on German translations, even though, yeah.
Failed on German translations has been fixed and resubmitted.
Yeah, last time, they sent me to change something on German. I change it. I send it back. And they send it back to me, asking me to change it again. And I was like, could you please make the German one thing? Because there is one German guy telling me to change that. I changed, like, he likes it. I send it back. Another guy took it. And to the new guy, what the other said is wrong. So before sending it to me, could you please talk together and agree on the right way to say roll up door, please?
And if we're going to do that, can we please be more specific with the English translations and not make it sound like C-3PO had a heart attack and then tried to talk?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how someone can be really, really picky with German translations, and then you see the English ones. It's like, yeah, you didn't
This
pick
doesn't
attention.
happen all the time. German translations happens on every line, regardless.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
I bet even the demolition company failed for German translations first time around. But as far as English translations, I've never seen anybody say that before. Failed on English translations. You've heard me say a few things in my videos, be like, what did DJ say? And then seconds later, yeah, I don't know what that just said, but we need to fix that.
No, and in one of my last submissions, actually, Giants sent me back. He removed the French from your mod if you're not if your French is not your native language. And I replied back,
Take it out.
it's not French, it's Spanish, and I'm from Spain. Thank you. Please. No, you're wrong. That's not French, that's Spanish, and I'm from Spain. So I have the right to put it there. And I swear to God, it is right. I know it for a fact that it's right.
You're an ambassador for Spain.
Indeed.
Correct? Yeah.
Indeed. But the testers don't know it.
Well, I hate to say this to you, but I know at least 2 people from Giants that watch the show and are probably watching right now.
No. And they watch mine too. They watch my stream. There is a couple of them that like to creep out on my on my streams too, and then they send me messages. Now don't say that.
Don't say that.
No one's ever told me that before.
Oh, don't look behind the curtain. That's all. Don't look behind the curtain.
Yeah.
The curtain on the second channel? I don't know what's behind that.
Exactly. That's the camper, all platforms. Is that correct?
Yep. The camp is for all platforms. No, you cannot sleep in. And what else is the other no? No, it does not have a sleep trigger.
Okay.
It's not possible. I even edit. I've edited a script for PC for the mobile workshop, making it a sleep trigger. And as soon as you touch it, you try to move it, the game crashes.
Oh, really? Interesting. There you go.
Yeah.
For those wondering why it can't be possible,
It's not possible because it's just not possible.
it just won't work.
It's just not supported. It's like the function that the game does not understand, and then it just crashes. Or I'm really bad at scripting. It could be. Python to me, it's a very old thing.
There's a couple guys in Farm Sim that I've always said if they can't figure it out, it physically can't be done. You are one of them. My highest praise for that goes to Alien Jim, who in 17 and 19 was just able to find stuff that you're like, how did you do that? And I would say NMC does a pretty good job too. As much as we could talk one way or the other with that, I've always thought NMC's done a good job with things like that.
From a modding point of view, the HUDing is brilliant.
It may not be so much. I mean, yeah, they made their own game, which I thought was pretty neat. And it's not so much what they've done; it's what they haven't been able to do that they've tried. And I look at that and say, if they can't figure it out, it can't be done.
25 million downloads to speak from themselves.
Yeah, North Mining Company worked for over a year on auto loading for logs for consoles, and physically couldn't let it happen. So the game crashed every time they tried to make it work.
And that's because of a limit in the game. The limit in the game, it's
can't be done.
It's because of variable lengths. It's the same barrier that I found out with the Versatile trailer, saving the distances, of course, in between auto load for logging and a trailer. But the game doesn't like when you change lengths of things in real life, in real time. You put a trailer 20 feet, perfect. You put a trailer 25 feet, perfect. 30, 50, 100, doesn't matter.
Ooh.
But if in the game you change that, it freaks out. And the logs are the same. There is no way that a script can predict how long are you going to cut a log. There is no way. It's a user action.
So it would have to be, we would have to make one specifically for specific links, and they would only load that specific link, and you couldn't have any other links even on the map. Correct? Or just
it might work, but then that will be only for recognizing the logs. But then you need to stack them on a trailer. A trailer has a space, a 3D space. A log can be thicker, thinner, longer, heavier. You need to implement an algorithm that it's similar to an algorithm that we developed with Microsoft for a vessel shipping company. These things that takes the containers and they decide, the algorithm decide where the container needs to go because of the weight and everything inside these big vessels. So it's an algorithm close to that, and these are complex.
So what else do we got next? We've talked the camp it. Anything else on the dock? What about the long nose?
Ooh, yeah.
The long nose it's being done. It's happening on the background. Right now, something that I've learned by doing YouTube and by doing live modding is the fact that the very early stages of a mod are interesting the first 5 minutes. But when I am 2 hours creating the main mesh of something, people get bored and just leave, and you end up with 50, 60 people watching the stream because it's very repetitive. It's going, extending sides, creating, paying attention if the shape is round enough, if the light reflects properly. If not, it's so repetitive. It's not something that people gets hooked into it. So what I'm doing is I'm developing the hardest part offline. I'm making everything offline, and when it gets interesting, when people get to see a result or get to see it first try out in game or something like that, it will be revealed. Before that, makes no sense.
Similar story with the 3500. Still working on that with channel members.
Yeah, 3500 is going through all the process, even the painful parts of designing. We spent a couple of weeks ago nearly 3 hours modeling the fenders because I was not happy with them. So 3 hours modeling the front left fender because I was not happy with them. It wasn't okay, and change it but these members only stream. They understand that I'm just crazy.
Ouch. That's a lot of
it's a lot.
That's some dedication right there.
Yeah, so I decided just to cut out this part and present like the parts that the people get more engaged into. Like, for example, the Campit. The Campit was developed in a night, during a night, because a friend sent me some pictures of the one he's building, and I said, okay, I like that one. I'm going to make that one.
Yeah.
And when the people discover it, it was already there. It was a reality. People get to see it. People get to see the interior grow. People get to see things happening quite fast. So there is engagement.
I remember when people would get timed out for saying camper.
Yeah.
I need to mute myself. Here, I'll mute myself for a bit.
All right. I just think it's funny, and then now it's like it's happening.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah, in the end, but the thing of the sleep trigger is something that still bugging me. I don't know how many people that is watching the Farm Team show right now remember my storyline about the fat farmer. I tried to put together the story the other day when I was introducing the Campit and the bale in the auto load for bales. Horrible storytelling, but we've got some fun. Can I share that in here?
I've got your screen. I can share if you want. It has your logo up right now.
No, it's that. I'm sharing FarmSim, but I don't know which one is your stream.
Up right now. It's up.
Okay, that's FarmSim. So I believe DJ wants FarmSim too. Can I share it here too?
Yeah. There's a tractor we were going to talk about, the white one.
Yeah.
Oh!
You want me to stop and talk about that?
No.
Okay.
We'll show it in a day or two.
Okay, so I don't know if the people remember this area. The Campit was sitting there, and this is the sleep trigger that I had there. But that sleep trigger, it's just a couple of chairs.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to remove from there. If anybody hasn't seen it, I'm going to just grab a TLX very fast and try to reproduce the scenario that we were having the other day. I'm doing the same thing as DJ does, everything left, and that's wrong.
No, you're not supposed to do the preset one. You do it for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Do the oh, okay, yeah, you can do it orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this and then the other one.
Ugh.
That's Klutch orange.
Oh, that's Star. Oh, never mind. I threw up my mouth a little bit there.
So okay, something like that. Squared. Doesn't matter actually a lot. Just I believe that'll be all. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna lease it like that, and then I need also the trail boss. That is gonna be same.
Happy Tractor Gaming Orange. There you go, David. There you go.
Yeah.
Star orange.
Fenders dual and headache 3. Release it. And last but not least, we're gonna go to attachments and we're gonna get the Campit.
I can't bet
Can't- Yeah, the camp bed that somehow I break
Thing.
it.
The thing.
Yeah, but somehow this one is broken, and this one is not. So we're gonna go with the trailer because the other one is broken. I don't know why. We're gonna fix it on my stream later. Don't worry. So we're gonna grab the TLX. It's gonna be fast. I should have been prepared for that, but as usual, scripting is not my thing, and everybody knows that from the story of the fat farmer. I don't know if the fat farmer is in chat or not, but it was quite funny. So we're gonna just head back.
You get money for the solar panel on the roof?
No. Actually, I could, but no, not now.
Aw. Wait, could that work with something that moves?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
don't think there's anything in game that moves that you make money on.
Then I guess not.
You could change the game.
You just
Yeah,
want
I
money
mean,
for
I
all.
don't know where I left my chairs. Oh, I sold them. It's okay. We're gonna pick up another spot. This spot is nice. So that spot is nice enough. We're gonna just back up here
At dusk. Brutal.
a minute, and we're gonna just turn off the lights on the TLX.
Yep.
So these lights are on, but still no sleep trigger. Now that's some kind of a premiere because that's something new that hasn't shown before. 82's outdoors campsite can
premiere.
be placed somewhere around here.
Okay.
What's up?
There wasn't enough echo there. World premiere.
World premiere.
No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
So
Not this one.
that's gonna be your sleep trigger.
Check.
That's
Check.
awesome. Look at the campfire turns on and off.
I need to work out the triggers, and that is my first ever placeable.
Yeah.
So I really don't know how it works. So I've managed to put it in the game.
That's
Managed
cool.
to put everything there. You can sleep, but I can sleep right now. So you're gonna be able to sleep, and that's gonna be your sleep trigger. Of course,
That's good.
terrain deformation. It's what it is. I tried to make it as close as possible to the shape of the placeable of the area.
So
But
just to confirm, everybody watching this right now are the first people to see this.
everybody watching right now are the first people to see that. Yes, that hasn't been shown in any way.
Farm
Very
Sim
cool.
Show premiere. Yes, we got one.
Premiere.
Yeah, this is no one has seen it, and it's gonna have. My idea is to enable a trigger that allows you to turn on and off the fire or light on and off the fire,
Yep.
and also make the small lamp near the camp
The kerosene
Yeah.
lamp. Yeah.
to be able to be for you to light it on and off.
Oh,
Just
that's
go
pretty cool.
go in here, click lamp on, click fire on, fire off.
I think Gertie's got
So-
some new digs.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I like it. Very cool.
I mean, there's no boots, no chairs sitting
You got
in the middle of the
boots
field.
You don't take your boots off in the middle of the woods. That's weird.
So, yes, guys, this is a premiere. No one has seen it. You are the first. Actually, I'm the first to see it. Put it in game too. Yes.
And movie announcer voice.
What? Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
In a world where A2 Studio shows off brand new things in front of us, we see the things first here. World premiere.
Nice. Nice
Yep.
work. You need more echo still on that, though. You gotta work on that.
Movie announcer voice +1.
Yeah. That's awesome. Cheers, thanks for showing that off, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I've been trying to get it as fast as possible. It is not ready in terms of the effects of the fire and stuff. It just works like that. I need to put some smoke in there, some things in there, but I really don't know how to. I need to learn how to. So far, placeable. You'll be able to sleep in there, connect one light or the fire, and it's themed with the new DLC too. Because if you're going to go into the forest, well, you're gonna have a place to sleep. So it actually matches what we're going to receive. Now, opinions, things I want the people talking about it.
I think the people have been talking. We've got
Oh man, yeah.
getting David delivers the full package, as he does. David
Mhm.
always gives the full package.
What year?
Let's see.
Which one?
Freaking awesome!
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Put it with the camper. That's the whole idea. I'm sure this came up because you weren't able to put a sleep trigger inside the camper.
Exactly.
The camp it.
I was trying to work out the sleeping bag to be able to you grab it and you can put it in the trailer or whatever and you strap it down. But as soon as you move something that has a sleep trigger, game is gone. So yeah, we don't want that.
Are you going to try to put this out all platforms as well? You think?
Yeah, that's all platforms.
Yeah.
That's all platforms. Everything is all platforms.
Yeah, that's what I
Never
thought.
had-
Yep.
Sure, someone was asking about it, so making
Everything.
sure. There you go.
Yep.
Perfect. That would be fantastic. That's very cool.
2 hours of stream. Oh yeah, you need to. How long you go in here usually?
Usually an hour.
Oh, okay, so we're good. An hour and a half.
Yeah. Do we have other things that we want to talk about? David, maybe you want to chime in? Maybe on some stuff?
No, I mean I believe we've talked about a lot of stuff actually. A lot of stuff. So once again, Dylan saying once again, David setting a new standard for modding. No, that's just it was there. The idea was there. It's a sleep trigger. You only need to shape it properly.
But that's the part. It's not the easy part that you do. It's the extra thought process behind what you're doing. That is what matters. It doesn't matter that you're doing a thing. It's why you did the thing and how it connects with everything else. That's what other people are not doing.
Yeah. What about
Well, for you, you don't think it's special because it's just what you do.
It's just the day.
But
Yeah.
it's what makes you the best. God, you're the best.
if I'm going to make and it bothers me the fact that there is no
Somebody's fangirling over here.
No,
but it bothers me the fact that I'm not being able to do the smoke working by now. What's supposed to be working, but it should be smoke on the fire. But yeah, I don't know how to.
And before the stream, you weren't even sure if it would go into the game, and then you magically just look, it works.
yeah.
Right.
By the way,
Yeah, basically.
you did all that in the past few hours.
Hour and a bit, whatever it was. Come on, God.
Yeah.
Killing me.
He's a hacker.
We were talking before the Fam Team show, and I was like crazy with the keywords.
He was. Should we go over this week's top 10? 5. How many months do we have this week?
No, do we want to talk about DLC releasing Tuesday?
We have a DLC releasing on Tuesday. I've made a wonderful video and spent an hour rendering this in 4K just to give you the best quality, period. And it's not a bad video. I gotta be honest with you. It is a lit video. It's so good. And
loading is so good.
It's the best. Oh, I've got it set to 4K still. Hold on. I don't even have a 4K monitor. Look how good that looks.
There you go.
Ooh, CPU is running right now. Anyway, I did a full video showcasing everything that you guys need to know about the DLC. If you want to check that out, just go to my channel. Yeah, just go to my channel. I'm not even going to link it. Just go to the channel. You know where it is. We also did the Farm Sim News live today. So there's that. I didn't want to edit the video. Anyways, there's that. Top mods for the week.
Well, you're on that one. The X9 definitely would qualify. That was somewhat exciting for pretty much everybody. Yep. I mean, this has been a bit of a long time waiting. They had the demo version available for PC back, about a month and a half ago?
Yeah.
And now it's available for everybody, and it's got all sorts of new little goodies added to it, which is fantastic. Absolutely love it.
Wheels, they are a little bit hot, though. I've heard they're 42 slots on consoles. But here's the thing. They're gonna be slot heavy if you want it to look good. It can look like crap.
And I was saying, if the thing is big, it needs to be detailed and it's going to be heavier. If you do a small tractor without a cabin, and you can go easy. But that thing, when people say top modders, there you have it. Sid modding. That is something
Yeah, I mean,
That is-
4.8 with 542 downloads. Come on, that's insane.
That
It's
is
fantastic.
awesome.
Mod. It's great. It's so good.
This thing's got it all. Check it out. He's working on headers for it right now. He's also working on a few other.
Was there a 50-foot in the works? Just I heard at one point in time.
I'm not that sure. We did get another combine, though.
Yeah.
Got another class. Look, little Dominator.
A little guy.
I think it's neat. It's smaller than the one that we got for the Platinum, but the good thing is Kloss mods are releasing. So if you didn't get Platinum, it doesn't matter. You can use some Kloss stuff. It may not be the one that you want. You may have to get the DLC to get that, but it's cool.
It's something different. Something new.
One that a lot of people were like dying for. I love International. International was the first tractor I ever drove.
Yep.
This is a Farmall International at that. It's Whitebow Modding. Whitebow Modding do a fantastic job.
Yep.
May I ask you about a mod? There is a yellow tractor, Bear something. Was released too.
Valtra Valma 88 that's got cray wheels.
Yeah, the cheesy, the cheese spreading wheels.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
May I get your opinion? Yeah, on tractors driven by teenagers. By the way.
No, I love this. I think it's cool. It comes with a lot of different implements, things that I wouldn't use. I mean, you can go through. You've got two different versions of this. One's a plow, and one actually works as a scraper. You've got a crazy front loader thing for it, but I think it's neat. It's older. It's open cab. I could care less, honestly, what it said on the side. I know there's another Valmet being worked on right now. It's not an 88. It's a different model. It's more of an enclosed cab, I think, but I think it's cool. I think it's.
But I think that it's a little bit upscaled.
It looks too big. You're right. I agree. It looks bigger than
the scale. What bothers me is the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the driver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it should be the size of
the other one of the International that you showed.
The case, right? The 86. It's 86 series. The case, I think it is, right? It looks like it should be that size in my mind as well. I agree.
Because I downloaded this one and I haven't been able to try that out. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, trying to.
But it should be that size.
Yeah, it should actually be smaller than this. Speaking of smaller, hey, great segue. But Blue Argon Modding doing a killer job on this Deutz right here. Also did a fantastic job last weekend on this. Self promotion. Go check out the video.
It should be that size. It should be the size of that one.
Yeah.
You see the driver? You see the driver there?
Oh yeah. But the modder of this, they do a killer job. I mean, this is all of their mods. They've got tons of stuff. They're the ones that did the 6R. Mm-hmm. They've done both of them, or the both of the Massies that I love, plus the 57. They've got a T7 that I'm using in my what you call it? They have a T7 that I'm using. I mean, they're all things.
Calm down.
This one. You want to talk about this one?
I don't know who did that one. Do you guys know who did that one?
That's something new, I guess. It looks good.
Yeah, look at this color too.
It looks good, man. Yeah, that color looks good.
Top mod for the week right here for sure. 56 votes. I know more of y'all downloaded it than that. Always rate your mods, but rate them after you use them on every single mod. You think it deserves 5 after using it? Give it 5. You think it deserves 1? Maybe just delete the mod and don't rate it. Well, unless it's someone else.
No. It actually helped. No, don't say that. If there is something wrong with any of my mods and you're not happy with it, rate it.
If I had a problem with a mod, if I was having an issue with one of 82 Studios mods, what would I do?
There is a link, actually. There is a link, actually, in everywhere that you can click there, fill it, and say, that's the...
layup.
That's the spot. It's a very easy form to fill. You select the mod, you select the map, you select a couple of conditions that I know that might create an issue, and then you report it. I'm reviewing those on a weekly basis, and when there is something wrong and I check it and it's wrong, I fix it.
Yep.
So that's why there is updates.
We also got an update. Speaking of updates, appreciate that. We got an update to the Rigid Pack.
Yeah,
Now
I was
it's
not happy
pretty-
with it
What? Why?
because I was creating a theme pack, like livestock transport pack
Oh,
with
you wanted
the
them to
rigid.
download that
Yeah.
and not
I
like
wanted to have a single download for livestock. So you do livestock, you download it. You don't do livestock, you don't download it. You don't need to download the rigid with a livestock pack, which is very specific. It increased the especially on consoles. It increased the size of the mod. Not crazy. It's 2 megabytes, but in the end, every megabyte counts.
Yep.
So
and that's
the
a
mod,
pretty hot size right there. It's not awful.
no, but
But
I
it
mean,
is, that ain't bad.
but it is. But I don't want it. And I argued with the tester and say, no, I don't want it like that. No, because then you are provoking downloads. No, I'm not. If you make me split it, I'm gonna get double
Let's see.
downloads.
Let's see. You had to put this here anyway.
Yeah,
Why couldn't you put them both in there?
that was my idea. You do livestock transport, you get both
Hmm.
the attacher and the rigid and the 48 feet. I was going to do the same for logging.
Let's see. It's already a different pack.
Yeah,
It's a different mod altogether.
Doesn't make
And
any sense. Yeah.
I build them to share textures. So, for example, the flappers, the rear doors are the same. Everything, there is a lot of textures there that are the same. So the mod was lighter because two different implements were using the same textures. That's optimizing the mod.
Yeah.
But if you make me split them, then I got to copy all the textures twice, to the rigid and to the 48 feet.
Oh man.
And it makes no sense.
Yeah. Uses more space up.
Yeah.
Speaking of
What?
something that uses space, the Eurospan pack. I don't know what happened with this. It only comes off of one side now. The fertilizers are fine, but this includes two new models that are seeders. So it's a fertilizer spreader at 36 meters and does all of your standard crops: wheat, barley, oats, canola, soybeans, cover crop, and grass. Now, it's not no-till, obviously. You're not just throwing seeds. You have to cultivate beforehand. But what? And if you hook it up to this little dolly right here, it doesn't know that there's a speed limit if you do it yourself.
Cheater.
Or if you hook it up to TLX, you can go as
Yeah.
fast as you want.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
can
are.
hook anything to the TLX and this speed farming.
New for other people. That you pioneered this. I get it. Speaking of pioneer, there was a company called Air Shaba. Not a company, but they brought us placeable factories. They got updates this week. I can't get it to work.
Big shout out, fellow Spanish modder
There you
from
go.
the ambassador.
Shaba is one of the best. And working with the VSR modding crew, those guys are phenomenal. But
Toy Matao, Shaba and VSR. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
it's
I haven't tried this yet. It's not working for you, though, is it?
it's not. No, it crashed my stuff a little bit. But it has to be user error.
Is it
Even
a
though I know how
The mod?
I know how to purpose or like use this, but I can't. I don't know what I did.
Huh.
Anyway, there's an update. Go check it out. It's thebomb.com. And lastly, AJ Farmer, who is now a good friend of the channel, got to chat with them. They dropped a massive bomb with a new update
Yep.
to this map. Basically changed everything. New save game is not required, but highly recommended. But you've got all kinds of good stuff: new textures, new lighting, new like field depth, so you can choose different things. You could buy the whole thing if you want. It's just
And look at something. Look at the size of the map.
EP.
It's 221
Right.
megabytes, while the rigid only is 82
Yep.
megabytes.
Yeah.
So that was
App, though.
my concern.
Yeah.
No, but the rigid is huge compared
Yeah,
to the
that's
map.
the thing. Yeah.
So,
That was
but
exactly
I
my
love-
concern.
I love this map, and you were playing on it the other night, right? So
Yeah. It's one of my live stream maps right now for sure. It's a great map.
I think this is one of those maps that everyone should try at least once. Jump on it, play it for a minute or two. Play it maybe half an hour to an hour. See if you like it. I dig it. I dig it. So, speaking of digging, we've got some stuff that we could dig that's maybe coming up. Of course, we talked about the camp it and everything.
Hey, editor studio there. Hey, oh,
Who is that guy? I think we've talked to him recently.
who's making a camper? Oh my god. Shoot him. No campers.
No camper.
Oh, why have I not liked this yet? Here we go. Give it a little care.
Aw.
DjGoHam.
Ah, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do we have a?
Gotta give
Give him a wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
the smoochy. No?
What?
The big smoochy.
Here we go. We'll give him a little bit of smooch. Can we do a GIF? We can do a GIF. Whoa!
That's a bit much.
Yeah. You good? Oh my god.
Can you imagine me like, what is DJ doing right now? DJ put down the phone. Everybody's hyped about this.
I'm hype about that.
Like it's high texture by comparison. Yeah, it looks good. I'm happy.
It's a riding lawnmower. Where's the picture of the guy riding it? So you could see the size compared to your dude.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit bigger than a standard riding lawnmower, but it's not much bigger. And I was talking to him. He's going to send this over for us to take a look at before the release. But he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to put a front loader on it." This was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, "Are you serious? Like, what are you going to pick up? Like a bag of seeds?"
There are PC mods that are similar to this that don't look nearly as good that do have that as an option.
Yeah. Yeah, we
now,
have with the John Deere in the
case
case.
on the back, isn't it?
So yeah, it's gonna have all kinds of stuff. So this is a little cultivator seeder thing. You've got a disc harrow, fertilizer spreader, little trailer. The things.
You know what? You could actually do like a proper tiny little garden. Like if you wanted to do a little garden on your farm or something like that.
Yeah.
Or just, you know what? This
Yeah, look at this.
trailer looks nice.
And people is saying, no, that's role play. Hey, hold on. Someone said that the other day on my channel. You are playing the entire game is role play. You are playing the role of a farmer.
You're a farmer.
So
You play it however you want.
Oh, nope. Don't learn more.
Nope.
don't break it. Don't break it.
No, I wanted to show you guys something.
Hacker.
Let's go back.
Don't
Oh,
break
is this new? 15 minutes ago. Ow!
Oh, there's all the bits. There
So
you go.
guys, today I bring here a photo showing what we have ready for our John Deere mower package. And will there be more? Well, it looks like there's going to be at least two
There is a
pieces
space.
left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things.
Yeah. So I have a hard time not calling this the Baggett. I got to be fair, David. That's your fault. But you got the tractor, the mower. You have the bagger, tipper, fertilizer spreader, the disc harrow, cultivator, front bucket. They did just show off the blade for the front, so we know we're going to be getting one of those. So you can fill that in here, and probably the front loader here as well. So I think that's all going to be added. How cool is this? Just neat. It's so neat. And you know what? You can transport this with A2 Studio. Where the heck is it? Dun, 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 dun. Did I click off of it?
In one of the tabs.
I did click off of it, yeah. Anyway, A2 Studios got a thing called the Jack Moose Trailer Pack. And you can download those and transport a couple of these.
Try that one out.
Yep.
What else?
Last one. What else we got left?
Jeremy, stop it. Lunatic, leave me alone. This is still here. We're just excited about this.
Is there anything else to say about it other than that's there?
No, they haven't posted anything new. It's just cool.
Waiting.
Have they submitted anything yet?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Continuing the project. That's all they've said.
Yeah.
Good. This is
Looks like
still a thing. 120. Still a
Still-
thing.
Hopefully. I mean, if it's anything like the 90, it's going to be good. I mean, Jay.
Is the animation has been speed up or not?
It hasn't, but if you contact Jay Turk, he's got one that flaps like a bird.
Of course it does.
Fly.
Yeah, of course it does.
That's more of a seal. That was a seal maneuver that you did.
I learned that. I learned that in middle school. Just leave me alone. All right, and then,
going though at the same time.
and Mapper said, "Oh, Jeremy, leave me alone." And the Mappers Paradise have said, "Hi all. Well, both console update and PC version is with Giants for testing as of 4 hours ago, so should appear early. Get away as from this week.
There you go.
Also for the save file, it will work with the console update, so you will not have." As you know, we have no way to test this. Yes, you do have a way to test that.
No, we don't.
No, not for the update, but will you need a new save game or not? I think it's obvious if you will or not. Anyway, that's just me. Not saying bad, but yeah. Anyway, it's with it. They've lowered the slots, 250 slots for consoles. No guarantee it's not with breaking the integrity of the map, which we've gone through a bit already. It says that you're on your own with the amount of work that went into creating the map and having 60% removable to help players adjust with slots. There you go.
Like it. Oh, finally. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Next week, we'll have everything. Hopefully.
We shall see.
Oh, oops, wrong one. There we go.
That's all the things I have.
I just had one thing. In fact, let's see if I can bring it up. Boom. Let's see if I got the message here right. Where is he? Nitro just sent me this over. Nitro Dad. The latest map is done. It is done. So this is just going in for some testing right now. This is a PC only map. Once again, a 4X by Nitro. Let me just go through what he says here. It's a few more days to mop up some few things. Sending it to testing early this week. So we can show off the PDA today. We'll take a look at the PDA that's finished. Let's see here. Wrapped up. Watching the freeze getting up to 60 frames per second. Pretty much everywhere it drops in some spots. So it looks like it's going to be more optimized than its previous maps. We've got extra crops: carrots, cabbage, red cabbage, spelt, rye, millet, poppy. I can't say it. Triticale, triticale, onions.
Triticale.
There we go. Thanks, gentlemen. Spreadable compost, anhydrous, alfalfa. He's got some productions for compost, ethanol, corn syrup, soda, French fries, seeds, chocolate milk. Let's see here. Added pallet productions for some factories. Rest will be bulk productions, just like Georgetown, for those who played Georgetown. So it's going into testing, like I said. Should be a couple of days. Hopefully, let's see here. Next weekend, potentially for might have some testing copies next weekend. I'm game. Two release copies for one. Yeah, frames per second looking good. Let's just take a look quickly through some pictures here. A couple pictures he sent over. I mean, his maps are always so pretty. They're so pretty.
But you see right now, we hear people saying the end of the cycle of 19.
Yep.
This kind of map, with all that you said that it has,
yep,
it just resembles the end of 17.
Maybe.
The map that we were getting at the end of 17 with everything inside, with all the fun inside.
Yep. You're not wrong. I think there's some limitations, more so with the Giants engine than anything now, is what we're running into for a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, 4X map, like I said, a major highway running through around the sides of the map, and then a whole different city and town site around the edge. I can't remember how many farms. Is it 4 farms? I believe he said it was.
I believe so, yeah.
He always does this. He's got a bit of a military background, so he always does a little bit of something to say thanks to our members, our serving members. So I always like that. That's cool. It's a little spot right there. That's cool. And let me see if I can get to the PDA here. It's right at the end. There's our PDA for this map. Look how crazy.
Love it.
140 fields on here.
Oh, that's awesome. Sold. I said sold to me.
Sold? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just with the PDA. I hate when everything is just squarey and blocky.
Yeah.
When everything these kind of PDA looks awesome.
There's nothing square about any of these fields at all. So DJ, I know you're not going to be a fan of that part, but yeah, there is that. So you've got 2 different town sites. You've got like a main city site up on the top part, a smaller town site down and below. I think it's 4 farms he said around the south, around the map is what that are pre-built, ready to go. Oh, there's actually another town site down here as well. I didn't notice that one beforehand, on the very bottom corner. Anyways, I'm excited. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, guys, we should have this for PC at least. No console, of course. 4X. This is a PC only map, but stay tuned to the channel. I'll be posting stuff on this for sure, because I'm always excited about Nitro's maps when they come out. But I think that's really all we needed to talk about today. I mean, we're almost at 2 hours, so yeah.
Yeah, and Truckomancy's stream starts in 10 minutes, or at least our portion of it starts in 10 minutes.
Yeah, we should call that.
I'm
starting in 10 minutes too. That now that I know.
Right. And David starts in 10 minutes as well. I'm pulling up TM's oh yeah, I forgot. He's also showing the Farm Sim show. I forgot about that. Here we are.
Hey, Truckomancy, hello.
Truckomancy.
So here's what you can expect. I think he's doing the oval races right now. I don't know if he's testing it or if he's just getting ready to go into it. But and you can see how far behind not only he is and then we are. And he's shaved. Oh no way. Got duct tape down there. I wonder what he's up to.
No questions asked. No questions asked.
Let's see. Oh,
back to 2 PC setup. That's all I see. And then a Nintendo's. What is?
Oh, I went back to a 2 PC setup. Running single PC was awful, and I don't recommend it. After the Farm Sim show last week, I ripped up and I pulled out one of the PCs and literally put it back in on Tuesday. So,
did you hook your new Nintendo Switch up as a second PC? Is that what you're saying?
It kind of came with a German.
I know you want me to talk more about the Nintendo Switch that you. It came with a.
It came with a. It came with a German plug, so I can't use it even if I wanted to.
Someone's got to go get an adapter. Apparently,
I gotta go get an adapter. Hang on, I just want to see his face. Whenever we pull this up.
And drop some. If you have any questions right now, please drop your questions in chat as we really wrap things up here. If you have anything for myself, DJ, of course, 82 Studios, David, we'll see if we can answer anything right now. But where do you have it sitting right beside you still, don't you? The Switch. What's the front look like?
It's just a Switch.
It's just standard. Okay, it's white and okay, that's cool.
That looks
why it looks smaller?
Because it is. It's a Switch Lite.
Oh, so they went cheap with you.
It's lightweight.
Super
lightweight.
I like it.
Again.
What are you looking for right now?
I'm looking for Matty running.
Oh.
Did it take me this long to pull up the Farm Sim show? I am showing it, right?
Yeah, you're showing. You're showing everything.
He's showing your stream.
I didn't bring it up, so I didn't know you're talking about. Matsy right now, what we're looking at. This is Trucker Matsy. He is doing a 24-hour live stream. We're gonna go jump over there in a bit here.
Yep.
He's doing his thing.
Share, copy. Boop, boop. There's a link right there. We're gonna be doing some kind of crazy race or something. I'm not sure. It's like best driver in Farm Sim, except he's just a loser again. This is what you can expect. Anyways.
Yeah, like what's he doing right now? He's throwing the tractor around. Is that what happened?
So the person on the bottom right, that's somebody else, and then the person on the
I don't understand.
I just see someone just pass by.
Oh,
All right.
All right, so I think we're probably good. I got to download all the mods he sent so we can jump in there and change computers. All right,
boy.
I've got one here. Once again, thank you, Mr. David, for what you do for the community, PC and console alike. You are greatly appreciated. Thank you from Dustin Level.
Cheers, buddy.
My pleasure.
David is one of, not only is he an amazing mod creator, and not only a wonderful YouTuber, but he also is a really, really good friend to have, and super, super cool to be able to chat with him every day. And if you ever get a chance to have a friend in him or like him, don't let him go, because he's a man.
Door is always open. We try to actually answer every single message, every single communication that we get, mail, Facebook, Instagram, and they are a lot. But we try to answer them all on a daily basis. We try the best. Yep.
He's a man.
All that. Cheers. Well, I think we're gonna wrap things up then, folks. So cheers to all you cool peeps for hanging out with us for the last almost 2 hours. Holy, it's the longest episode so far. But thanks again, David, for coming hanging out with us. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for all
my pleasure.
Seriously, you make the communities a whole lot more interesting. Let's put it that way. With some of the stuff you come up with. Holy. But thanks for coming on the show and hanging out with us for a couple hours here, man. It's really appreciate it. So we'll hopefully see you again soon. If not, guys, go check out him in his streams. Link is down.
Going to stream probably a little bit. We're supposed to start at 4, but I haven't set up anything, and I need to change PC and camera and things. So we're gonna start in 15 minutes, like 15 minutes later. But yeah, it happens.
So go hang out with David tonight. Other than that, we'll be back next Friday, DJ.
Sure.
Your channel next Friday. All right.
And we got Stan the Man.
Ooh, Stan the Man next week.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, of course, Sid Modding jumps in here as soon as we're almost done. Come on, Sid.
Sid, come on, man.
He's leaving.
Like, Mars, we talked about you the whole stream. Part of it, not the whole thing. You did have #1 top mod this week, though. I mean, you figured you did, but you did.
Surprise.
The X9 is top mod.
Oh,
amazing. God. All right. Well, With that bombshell, I think it is time to end. I hope you enjoyed today. It did drop like all the way around. Get subscribed all the way around and go listen on a podcast thing that I heard about today for the first time.
There is a thing. There's a podcast thing somewhere. Promise there is.
Evidently, we may have sponsors soon. Is that a thing we can say out loud without getting in trouble?
Probably not yet. But anyways, carry on.
So thank you guys for inviting me, and well, see you soon.
See you. All right, folks. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Come join us on David's stream or Trucker Matthew's if you happen to have nothing else going on too. Come say hi. But we'll see you next week. Anyone else? Nothing else, DJ? You're good? All right. Well, I guess it's outro time.
Oh my god. Horrible. Every single time.
The himself.